Hello, my name is Justin Brown and I play the trombone. The trombone is over 500 years old. Originally, its name was actually called the sackbut, which is a French word for the drawing of a sword. So you can kind of see how people thought that this looked like they were drawing a sword here. It was really prominently featured in the churches of the time, so it was a sacred instrument, and it has a really vocal quality to it. Which is, so it would end up helping a lot of the church choirs and everything like that. However, composers of the secular side, like the orchestras and everything, kind of avoided the trombone because it was so sacred. So it wasn't until 1808 when Beethoven wrote his Fate Symphony, the Symphony No. 5, dun, 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 when the trombone was finally introduced. What's neat about that is that the trombone, when it was first introduced in the orchestras, it featured a alto trombone player, which is a very, very tiny trombone, a tenor trombone player, and also a bass trombone player. So each one of these horns are quite different from each other, not only in terms of size, right, but length as well. The typical trombone sounds on a B flat, but the alto trombone is featured on an E flat. So after the introduction of the trombone into the orchestral world, the secular side, the trombone really found its way. It just permeated into all of the different genres that you find. So you'll find the trombone in orchestras, jazz bands, ska bands, trombone shorty, even funk. So the trombone is a very, very versatile instrument. However, all these different genres have different demands. The orchestral trombone is a very, very large horn, and it wants a really wide tone, and that helps it blend between all the other instruments in the ensemble. Jazz trombone, like this one over here, is a little bit smaller than that orchestral trombone. The tubing is still going to be the same length as this huge horn over here, but the tubing size inside, the width of those tubes are much smaller. So it produces a much more concentrated and bright sound. So I end up using this horn when I'm playing in jazz bands or lead bands. In fact, this horn right here was given to me by somebody whose grandfather used to tour with a really big named band of his time, like Tommy Dorsey. So just something really interesting about that.